Welcome back. Well, if you remember, we had Oscar Rhodes on the show last year, and since then, stevia has just exploded into the news, has really become the craze. But Oscar, as we know, all stevia is not created equal. Is that correct?
No, depending on the extraction process, and then there are some other also characteristics of the stevia plant that makes it different from one brand to another.
It makes a huge difference in what you end up with in taste and consistency.
Yes, it does. And you have to be sure that when you're going to buy stevia, that it is at least 95% pure. The sweet substances in the stevia leaf, they're called glycostivicides, and it has to be at least 95% to have a very, very good, clean tasting product.
And the other thing that you really have to watch out about is because it is becoming so popular, there are brands, coming onto the market scene that just haven't been around long. And your brand, you have been around a long time, haven't you?
Right, correct. We have been in this business for over 20 years now. And actually, we grow on stevia plantations. We do our own extraction. Actually, our extraction process is considered a natural extraction process. Also, during those last 20 years, have done a lot of research and development on how to purify the taste, how to make a very clean, clear tasting product without having to end up with a product that's extremely expensive.
Exactly, and I think that's where the rubber meets the road. We have a natural sweetener here, and you have a natural extraction process, not using chemicals. In the end, that makes a big difference.
It does, yes, it does. And in terms of the price of I'm talking about the pure extract, the powder, for commercial use. You can buy a very, very pure powder there that you're going to pay about $250 a kilogram. Actually, I heard today that there is another company that just introduced stevia in the market, and they have a pure powder that's selling for $400 a kilo. And now our powder, we standardize our powder for the at least 95% purity level. Okay, and then of course. It's not that simple, the stevia, because the sweet components on the leaf, there are several components that are sweet, but they don't have the same type of sweetness on it, And without being very technical, there is one component is called the riboside A, another one riboside C, another glucoside, another stevioside, and they all have a little bit different taste. Actually, the average stevia there that's grown wild, it produces about a substance which is about has 60% of the stevioside, which, when properly extracted, has a like a honey taste and has some licorice aftertaste on it, a licorice taste. So that's very important. Is that the combination of those sweet substances, the most desirable substance is called the riboside A. Now, a product that's almost 95% riboside A, it sells for more than $250 a kilo.
So there is just a huge difference no matter where you're looking at it, and in each part there's a big difference as well.
Yeah, it does, and that's why you have to take into account the experience, how many years you have been in this business. I understand there are several companies during the last 5 years that they entered this business, and some big companies, some small ones, but with very, very little experience in the stevia business. And it's good for the consumer in general. That I understand that, like Cargill, they had done all the toxicity studies done, and for the grass approval on it. And I understand the Wisdom, that's another company that supplies stevia in the market. They have done a self-affirmation petition. Now, we are actually working with another company that is doing the safe scientific studies. And we hope that's going to be completed pretty soon also. And actually we'll be signing a contract with this particular company to supply some of the products. Again, it depending on the final application of the product. The stevia manufacturer can supply different variations of those sweet substance we call glycosides, right? It depends if you're going to use it for a beverage or you're going to use for like a candy bar or use for just a plain tabletop sweetener. It's not that simple that like sugar that it's just the sweetness is the same one, No, it's different.
It is a little bit different, and you have different applications here, don't you?
Yes, actually we do. We take the pure powder and put individual little packets. Now this one here, particular one, you use a bulking agent, like a bulking agent to give a bulk to the final process so that we can measure it. And this product, one packet is equivalent to about 3 or 4 packets of sugar. So you have to use very little in your coffee, very little in the coffee. Actually, you can even bake with this. This is stable at any temperature. Then also we do is we take the powder, the pure powder, then add natural flavors to the powder, which, like in this case here, we add a strawberry flavor and add some vitamin C and some other acids. So now you can just mix this with water and you can drink this here as a drink. And it's excellent because it doesn't have any calories, no carbs, zero glycemics, all natural. Very safe for diabetics, for children.
And it's going to be great for children because it's flavored and they'll be drinking it down right in the morning just as they're direct.
Right, and it's all natural. And see, even we pack it like an little individual packet that pre-measure for a bottle of water, 16-ounce bottle of water. So you can drink this and carry this with you. It's very convenient. Also, what we do is, of course, another way that we make the stevia available to consumers in the liquid form. Before we dry the syrup on the manufacturing process, we still leave a lot of moisture on it and water, liquid, and then we bottle that. So this is very, very sweet. You can put 2 or 3 drops in your tea. It's excellent for, it tastes more like a honey, this particular one here. And also we do is add flavors to the liquid, to that sweet liquid. So like this one here is an orange flavor, but we have a vanilla flavor, chocolate flavor. We have a mango flavor, peppermint flavor. So if you want to sweeten your coffee and at the same time add a vanilla flavor, you take our vanilla flavored and just put 2 drops in your cup of coffee and you'll have a vanilla flavored sweet coffee with no calories on it. So it's a very excellent product for someone who likes vanilla, or chocolate, in coffee.
Just amazing. And all of these products, as you mentioned, are tried and tested. And something that you have there in your packet that I'm very fond of, this is just a wonderful gum.
Right, yeah, Stevia Dent. That's right. It's made with stevia and all natural ingredients, so it's very healthy for you.
Well, that's the bottom line. All of these products, we're going to have 0 calories. It's going to be healthy, and it's the highest quality stevia that's out there. I mean, you've been on the market long before others were even thinking about it. Yeah. And right now, I know you have the attention of all of our viewers. What's the best way for them to learn more about Stevita?
The best way really is going to the internet and Google Stevita, or go to our webpage, stevitastevia.com. Or just give us a call, or just go to your local health food stores and be sure that you ask they carry Stevita in their, Also, if they want to get a free sample, actually we are sending more than 20,000 samples to individuals during last month. We did. And we just give us a call and we'll send a free sample of some of our products.
Just amazing. Well, Oscar, it's been a pleasure having you on again. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll see you in Boston.